Perry's music video came out the other day, and I was so excited to recreate the look because it looked so natural and beautiful. So, because it looked so natural, glowy, and beautiful, I'm going to use some BB cream, and I am just rubbing it in with my fingers, clean fingers, like I would rub in sunscreen. Take a stippling brush to just blend it extra because I don't want any foundation lines, even though this isn't foundation. And then I am taking concealer, and I am doing this really weird triangle shape to cover up the dark circles, and I'm just rubbing it in with my ring finger, and I'm also taking some extra blending to it with my MAC concealer brush and blending away. Now I am taking my eyebrow kit, and Katy Perry's eyebrows looked really flawless and bold, and her hair is a lot darker than mine, so I am using a dark color. And don't worry, this isn't the finished product. It is not going to look this dark for my eyebrows. So I'm taking this spoolie and blending it in and just making it look a little less dark because it looked kind of crazy on me, in my opinion. Then I just take my Urban Decay primer potion, and I'm going to prime my eyeshadow so that it looks and stays on all day. And so I'm putting it on and I'm blending it in with my ring finger. My favorite trusty palette, which is the Naked palette by Urban Decay, and I'm taking the color Virgin and putting it onto my eyelids, my brow bone, and also in my inner corner. And I love how natural and shimmery Katy Perry's eyeshadow looked. Then I'm taking the color Sin, and I'm putting it just on the outer area of my lids just to give it some extra color. And then I'm taking the color Naked, and I'm putting that into my crease, doing the traditional windshield wiper motions. I'm taking gel light eyeliner, and I'm putting it on very lightly and smoothly because you can't really tell that she has it on. So I'm just putting it on lightly. Now I'm curling my eyelashes to prepare them for the mascara that I am putting on. Now it did get a little bright for me. The sun was in my eyes, so I moved my location to my bathroom. So I'm taking the bronzer, which is NARS's Laguna bronzer, and Katy Perry looked so bronzed and glowing and peachy in the music video, so I'm putting this onto my cheekbones, contouring a little bit, and putting it on my nose and my hairline. Taking my peachy Bella Bamba Benefit Boxed Blush and putting it onto my cheeks. And after that, I am taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Soft and Gentle, putting that on my cheekbones and my nose. Lastly, I am taking the Whisper Lipstick by Maybelline in Peanut Peach and putting it onto my lips. And we are done!
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be recreating Katy Perry's hair and makeup for the video Roar. I don't know about you, but I was absolutely mesmerized by her. So beginning with the hair, to create that piecey, natural, wavy look that she had in the video, all I did was apply texturizing gel while my hair was still wet, and then I'm going to braid it all the way down. And since I'm so impatient, I would usually wait for those to dry. But to speed up the process, I'm just going to run my hot hair iron, obviously, down those braids a few times just to make the process a little bit quicker, and just wait for those to cool down. While those cool, we're going to move on to our makeup, our faces. So starting out with the clean face, and I'm going to apply a primer to kind of get rid of any pores that you can see. The makeup look in the video was definitely natural, so the main focus of the look was Katy's flawless glowing skin. So we're just going to choose a brightening makeup foundation, and I'm using the Hello Flawless by Benefit, and I'm also going to be using my beauty blender just to make it as flawless and natural looking as possible. So just blend away. Moving on to concealer, make sure to cover any flaws or imperfections that you may have, and then use a few shades lighter than your own skin tone to cover up any dark circles, and then to also highlight on the inner corner of your eye and to even out the color on your eyelid. And I'm using my beauty blender again to blend. You can just use your clean fingers and do that on the other eye because it would be weird if you only did it on one. At this point, I realized I wanted more highlight on the inner corners of my eyes, so I'm using my highbrow, which is just a highlighting pencil by Benefit, but you can just use any like light colored eyeshadow and just highlight your inner corners even more because she had really big eyes, and then this is just going to make our eyes look really big. I also used it to highlight underneath my arch of my eyebrows to make the eyes bigger again. Okay, so moving on to our eyebrows, I'm just using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. I always use this. It's in the color Rich Brown, and I'm just going to keep the normal shape of my eyebrow. Nothing too crazy because she didn't have anything crazy going on, and just brush that out. Moving on to our blush, I chose this 24-Hour blush by Tarte, and then this is in the color Tipsy. It's a really pretty corally pink color. Again, it's super natural because the look was very natural. And make sure that you keep this blush along a diagonal line as I'm showing you right now because that's where Katy had the blush. And now for highlighter. I'm using the Girl Meets Pearl highlighter. This is again by Benefit. This isn't a sponsored video, I promise you guys. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to use highlighter because her skin was so dewy, and that is one of the main highlights. So haha, no pun intended. Highlight, no. Okay, so I just highlighted the top points of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose and on top of my cupid's bow. Now moving on to eyes, I am using my NYX eye pencil in the color Milk. It's just a white eye pencil, and I'm using it in my waterline to make my eyes really big. Now you're just going to pick up your favorite black eyeliner, and preferably in a cream or gel form because we're going to smudge it out later. And you're just going to create a really thin line along the outer half of your eye. The only reason we're going to be doing this is so we can blend the fake eyelashes that we're going to apply later and just smudge that out to get a really pretty smoky effect. And when you're smudging, make sure that you don't bring it all the way into your inner corner because this literally has to be the thinnest and most delicate line ever. Again, the only reason we're doing it is to blend the fake eyelashes. We don't really want it to be too overwhelming. So moving on to our lashes, you're just going to pick up a pair of fake eyelashes and grab one of them and cut it in half. You're going to have two pieces, and you're just going to apply a half to the outer half of your eye, and then apply this as close as you can to your lash line. Now what this is going to do is it's going to create a really sleepy, sort of flirty eyes effect on your eyes, and that's what Katy had going on in the video, so that's what we're aiming for. So you just wait for those to dry, and if you have any weird spots where you can tell that you have fake eyelashes on, just apply a little bit more of eyeliner to kind of camouflage them. And once your eyelashes are dry, you're going to curl them. Make sure you wait until the glue is dry because if not, they're going to be falling all over your face and that ain't going to be pretty. Then just apply some mascara to blend with your natural eyelashes. By the way, I'm just using the Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. This is the one with the two wands, but then I only use one. Weird. I never use the bottom lash one. I probably should. Anyway, just do that on your other eye as well, and don't forget about your bottom lashes. Show them some love. Moving on to our next step, I just picked up an eyeliner brush and I chose a really pretty shimmery light pink color, and I'm applying it to my bottom lash line and in my inner corners to make my eyes look bigger and highlight. Again, highlighting is key in this look because we don't really have a lot of eyeshadow colors. So we are done for the makeup. Now moving on to finish with our hair because you didn't really think we were going to keep these braids in, did you? We're just going to take our braids out and deal with this beautiful mess that we have left. Anyways, this is what we were aiming for. We wanted the wavy PC look that Katy had in the video. Anyways, I just picked up my flat iron once again, and I'm going to randomly curl some pieces of hair. This is just going to make it look more polished, and like we tried a little bit harder than we actually did. So just randomly curl some pieces of hair and then let them go. Now after this, all I did was take a little bit of sea salt spray and I sprayed it all over my hair to kind of keep the curls in place and make it look more piecey and more shiny and beautiful. And that's all we do for our hair. Now for the final touch, all I did was I put on a flower crown. Fun fact, I actually made this myself. For finishing touches, all I did was apply a peachy nude lip gloss because again, we need to keep this natural. So that is it for the makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up down below. I send a million kisses your way, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!